Today we are diving into the alluring, rich, addicting world of amber fragrances. This is the ultimate amber fragrance guide. I have here over 20 amber fragrances. Amber is one of my favorite accords in perfumery. The last video that I recorded about ambers was 4 years ago, so it was about time to update that video. And yes, we have a lot of fragrances to talk about. Hi everyone, I'm Julian from Scented Moments channel, where I help you to discover the amazing world of perfumery. So in this video I have here 24 amber fragrances, and I consider these to be the best in the game in terms of ambers. Now, amber is an accord, it's not a note. So amber is a fossilized resin that it's very popular in the Baltics, but it's impossible to extract the smell from those resins other than burned smell. So in perfumery, amber is an accord, so it's a blend of different ingredients then captivate this warm red orangey. It really has that color, that orangey, resinous, ambery. They really want to captivate that smell in the perfume. And so the ingredients that are used to create this amber accord is with vanilla, usually with vanilla, labdanum, benzoin, and tonka bean. So I have here, like the majority of these fragrances of course are based in that accord, but there are some that are more pronounced, for example in labdanum or in vanilla or in benzoin. So some fragrances will have a more predominant note, but in the end these are all ambers. So this will not be a ranked list, because if not it will be very hard for me to compile these as a ranked list, but maybe I will save the last one as my favorite ambers. Maybe. Let's see how this will develop. Now the first fragrance that I have here, this is from the house of Hermes. It's a designer, yes, and this is very underrated. It is L'Ambre des Merveilles. This one right here, very underrated, beautiful bottle. So L'Ambre des Merveilles is a fantastic amber. This is, it's not your gooey, very resinous, overly sweet. No, this has the aesthetic of Hermes, so it's very elegant, very refined. It has some powdery aspects, like it's a bit floral, it's a bit powdery, but then you have this very smooth, slightly sweet amber that it's to die for. I absolutely love this one. I have a comparison video between L'Ambre des Merveilles and Elixir des Merveilles, so from the same line of Eau de Merveille from Hermes, which is again very underrated. This is marketed for women, but this is unisex. I absolutely love this one. This is perfect for date nights. L'Ambre des Merveilles by Hermes. And yes, in case you didn't notice, I wear glasses, and these are my new glasses. I usually wear contact lenses, but for this video my eyes were so tired that, well, I just went with the glasses. But yeah, it's a bit weird. It is a bit weird, but well, moving forward. So the next fragrance here is from House of Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this is sadly discontinued. It is Absolue pour le soir, this one right here. And I think this one is the best from Francis Kurkdjian. Definitely the best creation under Maison Francis Kurkdjian. So Absolue pour le soir, it's an animalic amber. So lots of labdanum, it's a bit pissy, very furry, it's very musky, and I love this one. Very carnal. Love this one. This is a very unique amber for sure. Although if you want an alternative to Absolue pour le soir, actually I don't have it here, but I do have it in my collection. So it's from Francesca Bianchi, and we have a perfume from Francesca Bianchi here. But if you want an alternative to Absolue pour le soir, is Dark Side. by Francesca Bianchi. There are quite a lot of similarities in my opinion, although Francesca Bianchi might be a bit more animalic, more raw, and not as intense in the amber qualities, but still you can see some inspiration or some similarities with Absolue pour le soir. So definitely check out Dark Side if you want to try or you want to have an idea of how Absolue pour le soir smells like. Amazing, glorious. This is really fantastic. I understand why this was discontinued, hard to sell, but yes, still it's a masterpiece in my opinion. Absolue pour le soir by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. The next fragrance also from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, but this one it's in a completely different spectrum. It is Grand Soir. And you can see how much I already wore this. Now, this is a very special fragrance for me. This was one of the first amber fragrances that I discovered that way back in 2017. So it's a long time already. And I have a very close connection with this one. My fiance absolutely loves this one, Grand Soir. So this one is sweet, it's fluffy, more romantic, so definitely very different from Absolue pour le soir. It's very heavy in the benzoin and it's very fluffy. It's really like you're touching the clouds. Love it. And it's so addicting. It has also like a honeyed feel into it, but like a sweet honey, not a pissy animalic honey. But yes, I absolutely love this one. More focused on the vanilla and the benzoin, but this is really a fantastic, very addicting, very sexy amber fragrance. Is Grand Soir by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Diptyque, and I'm very proud to have this bottle in my collection. It is Benjoin Boheme, and absolutely beautiful bottle, very gorgeous. I think they are still selling this bottle. This is a 100 ml, and nowadays Diptyque, they rebottled the Benjoin Boheme into their regular 75 ml, but with a golden plate in front. I don't know if it was reformulated or not, but usually when there is a rebottle of a perfume, usually there are some reformulations, but well, I don't know. I still did not try the new version, but I think Diptyque is still selling in this old bottle. Absolutely love this one. So although this is again more focused on benzoin, as the name implies, but this definitely has like an ambery feeling to it. It has like, because benzoin has like a vanillic quality, like a resinous vanillic quality, but it's very warm, very cozy. Oh, it's so addicting. Again, perfect for date nights. Actually, I mean, ambers in general, they are perfect for date nights because they have that warmth, that sweetness, that allure that really fits the date night. And this one is no exception. Oh, man, this smells like a warm hug. If like a hug from your significant other would have a smell, it would be Benjoin Boheme. Man, I absolutely love this one. It's so good. It makes me feel really comfortable, feel at home. I absolutely love this one. This is really one of the best picks of this year. Benjoin Boheme by Diptyque. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Bon Parfumeur, and this one is 302. This is probably the best bang for your buck amber. I mean, the quality of this amber perfume is unmatchable in terms of price. Like this is a 100 ml Eau de Parfum, and you can find it retailed around 90 euros or below, or like in the 89, 86 euros for a brand new 100 ml. Crazy, and it's really good. Actually, I'm a big fan of Bon Parfumeur because of that. They have amazing fragrances, great quality for the price, and we know that nowadays perfumes in general are overpriced, but then we have a light at the end of the tunnel Bon Parfumeur releasing amazing perfumes, and this one is one of them. I purchased this one. I already did some collab videos with Bon Parfumeur, but this one I purchased myself because it was a love at first sniff. It's how good this is. Yes, this is a fantastic, like a more traditional amber, like a more sweet resinous amber, but you have iris in here and sandalwood. And I love the iris in here. It gives like that makeup-y powderiness, which is quite unique, I would say, with a creamy sandalwood. And then you have this this amber, which is close to another amber fragrance that we will talk about later on. Yes, absolutely love this one. It's 302 by Bon Parfumeur, a fantastic high quality amber, and the performance also, it's amazing. So if you do want to spend big bucks on an amber fragrance, check this one out. 302 by Bon Parfumeur. The next fragrance, and it's the one that I wanted to compare with 302 by Bon Parfumeur. This is from Serge Sultan, and it's very well praised. This is Ambre Sultan, and this is in the 15 ml travel size. Now this one is the, let's say, the vintage Ambre Sultan, and I don't know if you can see it here. Ambre Sultan by Serge Sultan. So yes, this is, oh man, this is amazing, man. And I really love this tribal atomizer by Serge Sultan. And this one, it's a reference in terms of amber. I mean, if you want to dive into ambers, you just need to try Ambre Sultan by Serge Sultan. I mean, you just need to. It's a reference in terms of ambers, and yes, this type of amber, this resinous, sweet, a bit fruity, like dried fruit amber, became very popular after Ambre Sultan. So that's why I'm telling you, Ambre Sultan is really a staple. It's a type of perfume that you have to try, especially if you love ambers. This is magical. This is really a masterpiece, and it's one, again, that you have to check out by yourself at least once in your lifetime. The next fragrance, this is very underrated, from the house of LM Parfum. This one is Ambre Muscadin. This one right here, this is in the old bottle, but I already tried this fragrance in the new bottle, and it smells the same. I think it was not reformulated. I don't know in terms of performance, but the performance of this one is not amazing in terms of it doesn't project that much. It really is more of a skin scent, although it lasts, but it's a skin scent, at least on my skin. However, I absolutely love this one. This is a very unique amber. So you have, of course, your labdanum, you have benzoin, but you also have violet. So it has like a, I don't know, like an ozonic feeling to it. And then you also have musk, of course. You have cedarwood. It's really a more resinous but warm, but that is and spicy, but it's not like orangey. I would say it's more the color, the texture of Ambre Muscadin is like beige. It has like a beige color into it, and so with the amber, with the vanilla, with the benzoin, then you have this violet, the cedarwood, the musk, really gives like a more of a beige texture, color into this perfume. This is amazing, very alluring, very sensual, and it's a fragrance that I really recommend to try if you want like a different amber, not your typical resinous sweet perfume. I think it's a fantastic scent. Again, Ambre Muscadin by LM Parfum. The next fragrance, this is from House of Xerjoff, from the Casamorati line, and it is 1888. Man, and this is one of the best fragrances from Xerjoff, one of the most unique, original fragrances from Xerjoff. Absolutely love this one, and this is one of the reasons why I love Xerjoff. Actually, it's because of this perfume. So this is an amber fragrance, and I consider this to be a very underrated amber perfume. So here you have amber, you have carnation, and that's the most unique part of this perfume, because you don't see carnation in a lot of modern perfumes nowadays. So you have carnation, very pronounced carnation with coriander and saffron. You also have a touch of ylang ylang and sandalwood. Amazing, amazing fragrance, but definitely the most prominent notes are the carnation with the amber and the coriander. Amazing, amazing scent. This is a very gentlemanly Italian style perfume. This is more rough and more masculine, more edgy, I would say. Absolutely love this one. Great performance here. Check this one out. This is 1888 by Xerjoff from the Casamorati line. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Amouage, created by Cécile Roquien, and this one is Material. Man, I absolutely love Material. Material was love at first sniff. So this has all the ingredients that compose an amber. So you have vanilla, you have benzoin, you have tonka beans, and you have laudanum. So you have all the ingredients here, and then you have frankincense, elemi resin, oud. Amazing. This is really fantastic. Oh, and it's so sexy and so addicting. This for me, it's like an Amouage take of Grand Soir. It has that Grand Soir feel into it, adding lots of resins like the frankincense. I don't detect much the oud, to be honest. For me, it's definitely more about the frankincense, that it's very intense, very pronounced here with the benzoin, with the vanilla, with laudanum. These are definitely the main ingredients of this perfume. And also you have a bit of an earthy patchouli in here. Yeah, it's fantastic, really. I would say that this is like an Amouage version of Grand Soir, with more intensified with the incense and this earthy patchouli also in the base, more resinous, more sticky. Absolutely love this one. Check this one out if you have yet to. Amazing perfume, Amouage Material. Next fragrance, this is from the house of Rosendo Mateu, and it is 5. Man, I absolutely love this one. Although it's been a while since I talked about this fragrance. I mean, I think I was one of the first reviewers to review this fragrance way back, and this was love at first sniff. I mean, I absolutely love this one. So here, this is also a very different type of amber. It's not, again, your typical sticky, resinous, gooey, overly sweet or sweet amber. Although this is sweet, but it's not your typical amber. So here you have lots of florals. You have lily of the valley in here, which is quite pronounced, and you have a bit, for me, a hint of jasmine. You have some indolic qualities in here, but then you have the amber with some spices, also with fruity, like berry-like type of, like red berries type of fruit, with the amber again. Now this is like the color, it's like the bottle implies gold. It has like a goldish impression, like sweet gold, very sparkly and so addicting. It has also like a cotton candy-ish feel. This has musk as well, of course, but it's as sensual musk, whatever that means. But actually this is really sexy, I have to say. And this was, for many years, one of my most complimented fragrances. And this performs, this projects. I mean, this fragrance is amazing. But yes, this definitely has like a bit of a cotton candy feel, but not too much. Really not too much, because I'm also not a fan of cotton candy. But this one has that, again, not too much. Then you have like this sweet resins that are part of this amber accord, with florals like lily of the valley, a bit of jasmine, again this red berry fruitiness, and spices. Amazing. Oh, man, I love this one. I mean, not the most natural smelling scent, but I still love this perfume. Very sexy, and also it's one of my fiance's all-time favorites. Rosendo Mateu 5. The next fragrance is from the house of Carner, Barcelona, and this one is a bit underrated, I would say. It is Ambre del Sur. And I love the bottle. This presentation is amazing. So Ambre del Sur by Carner Barcelona. This one is a fantastic amber. The only downside is the performance. However, it smells divine. So this opens up, and this opened up really strong and powerful, like a bit animalic even, because this has jasmine, and the jasmine here is a bit animalic, and I think it's what it gives this animalic quality. You have jasmine, you have spices, and you have the amber, and the amber is really prominent from the beginning to end. And then you have this myrrh, and the myrrh here is fantastic. It gives really an extra resinous touch in here. It's amazing, very smooth, very elegant, nothing artificial, simply well put together. Amazing amber. I just would love that this would have like a lasting power, because this opens up and starts off very promising, but then in the dry down, I wanted something more, but really sets close to the skin. Doesn't mean that it falls apart, but sets close to the skin, and then you have this very alluring, resinous, ambery fragrance that again doesn't smell artificial, not it's overly sweet, it's just very well blended. Amazing scent right here. Again, just wish that it would last, or that the projection would be better, but still, you have here an amazing amber, one of the best, I would say. Ambre del Sur by Carner Barcelona. Next fragrance, I consider this to be underrated. The house in general is quite underrated, Jacques Fath. And in terms of price per ml, this is also a bargain, considering that this is a niche fragrance. So this one is Belle Ambre. And this was a fantastic discovery this year. I discovered this at Essence, yes, I immediately grabbed a bottle. Belle Ambre is amazing, and it's not just your typical sweet, gooey, fruity, dried fruity amber. No, this one, and it's a parfum concentration. The performance is amazing, I would say, at least for me. But so this is quite complex. This starts off very citrusy. We have bergamot, you have lemon, although it's more bergamot, very spicy bergamot in the opening, and then it's when it starts to develop into this iris, ambery, leather perfume. Amazing scent. This has so many layers. This is really a very complex amber, and although the amber here, it's your sweet gooey amber, but you have so many things going on. And again, this is a very well balanced perfume, not just a sweet resin bomb. No, it is balanced with the fresh citrusy qualities on top. Then you have the iris, then you have the amber with leather. Amazing scent. I think you also have a touch of vetiver in here. I think you do. You definitely have a hint of a grassy vetiver. Yeah, very small hint. But yes, very citrusy, very citrusy. Spicy with amber and leather. I mean, amazing. This is a fantastic scent, very underrated. This is a 100 ml bottle. I mean, and again, it's fantastic, high quality bottle, and this is a magnetic cap, and it's really secure. I mean, amazing quality here in terms of the bottle itself, and the price is 134 euros for a 100 ml. I think it's a fantastic price, again, especially considering the pricing nowadays in perfumery. Belle Ambre by Jacques Fath. Check this one out if you have yet. The next fragrance, this is from House of Fragrance du Bois, and it is Secret Tryst, or Tryst. I really struggle by pronouncing the name of this perfume, but yes, this one is really one of my favorites from Fragrance du Bois. This is a fantastic amber, and the price is, it's very expensive. I mean, this is a 100 ml bottle and the price is 355 if I'm not mistaken, or if not more, but I think it's in the 350s. So yes, it's expensive, but it smells expensive, to be honest. And I have a video about expensive smelling fragrances. This could easily be on that video. This really smells like an expensive amber. It's very complex, very full, very floral amber. So you have jasmine, you have rose. The rose here is very prominent, and I love rose perfumes with saffron, with cardamom. Cardamom is a very sensual spicy note. And then you have, of course, amber with the labdanum, with the vanilla. Oh man, this, and it smells so damn sexy. Great performance. Also, Secret Tryst by Fragrance du Bois. It's really, I think it's quite underrated, I would say. I think it's a bit forgotten with other fragrances. I mean, Oudjoun, I think it's Oudjoun Intense. I think it's quite popular. They have Sahara as well, which is a great oud perfume. Santal Complet, great sandalwood perfume. And so this one, I think, kind of goes into the dark, but I think it's, if you love ambers, and if you can spend the bucks, or even if you just want to sample, just try this one. I think it's at least worth the try. It's Secret Tryst by Fragrance du Bois, a full-on floral amber fragrance that it's amazing. It's also quite spicy. So I completely forgot to mention one fragrance I don't have here in my selection, although I do have in my collection. But I want just to mention also perfume from the house of Nishane, Ambra Calabria, which is also a very, very unique amber scent. So it's a fresh green amber fragrance with some floral nuances, but it's amazing. Bergamot with amber, with galbanum. It's again a fresh green amber fragrance. Very unique, but it works. It's really a great fragrance, a great amber for spring and summertime. Great performance. Highly advise you to check that one out if you have yet to. Now, with that also being said, now we have left 10 fragrances, and I would say that this would be my top 10 currently. These 10 fragrances that I'll mention now are my top 10. And again, in no specific order, but yes. The next one is from House of Ranier, another fragrance house that I absolutely adore, and I think it's underrated. This one is Ambre Russe. Man, and just look at the color of the liquid, this dark amber color. So Ambre Russe it's a bomb. It's really a bomb. Very balsamic, a bit animalic, woodsy. I think you also have oud in here. Leathery and amber, full-on amber. Oh man, this is really intoxicating. Yeah, you can fill a room with this one, and you can choke yourself if you overspray this fragrance. Oh man, I absolutely love this. I love the incense, the balsamic qualities. Again, very, very balsamic, with amber, very sticky, gooey, powerful amber with some animalic qualities. And I would also say that this has like an oud touch in here. Oh man, amazing. This is one of my all-time favorite amber fragrances. It's Ranier Ambre Russe. The next fragrance, this is from House of Chanel, from the Les Exclusives, Le Lion. Oh man, this was my first full bottle of from the Les Exclusives, and it's been an amazing journey since then. But yes, Le Lion, it's where it all started. Oh, man, I absolutely love this one. Yeah, I can't even believe that Chanel released such a perfume. This is really very far from the aesthetic of Chanel, that elegant, traditional French perfume. No, this is an intense, smoky, borderline animalic amber scent. So you have citruses on top, Then you have a strong, powerful labdanum. Labdanum here is the main note in here with the vanilla. Oh man, this is fantastic. This has some hints of Shalimar, kinda. Then you have patchouli in the base, which also then reminds me a bit of Coromandel, also from the same line of the Les Exclusives, and I absolutely love that one. But yes, this, so it has, because the vanilla here has a quality, it has a Shalimar quality, then you have a bit of Coromandel, but in the end this is a perfume in itself. I think it's more than just like a bit of Shalimar and a bit of Coromandel. I think it has a personality in its own, and it's very smoky again, very smoky, borderline animalic, strong, big amber with labdanum being the main note in here. I think this is really like a regal scent. I would say this is regal in a bottle. Amazing scent, intoxicating to the max. Lilium by Chanel, I absolutely love this one. It's really one of my all-time favorites from Chanel, especially from the Les Exclusives. Next fragrance, this is from House of Parfums d'Empire, and it is Ambre Russe. This one right here, and this is in the old 100 ml bottle size. Ambre Russe is amazing. It's perfect for the Christmas season because it's so inviting, so warm, so comforting, and you have champagne and vodka in the opening with some dried fruits, amber, of course. In the amber here, it's your more typical sweet, resinous type of amber. Oh, and I love this one. The opening is really sparkly, very effervescent, boozy. And yes, I for some reason I just remind myself, I just think of Christmas when I smell this one, man. And it's so alluring. Great performance. Also, I think this is Eau de Parfum. Yeah, this is Eau de Parfum, but performance is actually really good. So it's one of the best ambers in my opinion. Very addicting. Ambre Russe by Parfums d'Empire. The next fragrance, this is from House of Francesca Bianchi, and it's one of my latest additions to my collection, and I consider this to be one of the best releases of this year, 2023. It is Byzantine Amber. Man, and look at this color. Sheesh. Dark color. It's my favorite type of color in perfume, really. And it really transmits how this fragrance will smell like. So this is, of course, amber, a huge dose of labdanum with styrax, with frankincense. So it's really a resin bomb with a main focus on labdanum. You also have vanilla in here and benzoin. It's a fantastic scent with leather, also like this animalic leather. So I will say that this is like a leathery animalic amber scent. This kinda has like a similarity with Lilium from Chanel because of the labdanum. The labdanum is also here very intense. It's also very rough, just like in Lilium. But this one has the Francesca Bianchi DNA. You know, that orris butter with animalic and sweet resins that I absolutely love, and so it's in here. So it definitely adds something new, and I absolutely love this one. I think this is really a fantastic amber, and again, it's in my opinion one of the best releases of this year. Byzantine Amber by Francesca Bianchi. Fantastic, really. I just have to say congratulations, Francesca, for such a fantastic amber scent. The next fragrance, this is from House of Stéphane Humbert Lucas, and this one is Aurea. Again, another fragrance that I recently added to my collection. I think I need to do like a fragrance haul, like the last fragrance haul of the year. But yes, Aurea is to die for. And again, look at this dark color, this dark amber color. Aurea, it's a fragrance that I had forever on my wish list. I absolutely love this one, and this is also a bomb. So you have amber, you have frankincense, very smoky and balsamic and animalic, and then you have styrax, leather. you have all the dark notes and some more with a heavy dose of a sweet amber. Amazing, very resinous, very rough, very raw amber with a sweet edge into it. And then you have animalic qualities, more resins and frankincense, balsams. Amazing scent. I absolutely love this one. That one of the best, one of the very best from Stefan Hubert Lucas, hands down. Oh, wow. I'm speechless. I would say, but I don't know if this really has or not, I would say that this even has a touch of like a medicinal oud in here. It's really complex, but it's amazing. One of the best ambers in the market, Aurea by Stefan Hubert Lucas. The next fragrance, it's from House of Profumum Roma, of course, and it's the reason why I love Profumum Roma, and probably would not make my top 5. Go figure. And so this one is Fiore d'Ambra. Very underrated, by the way. Fiore d'Ambra is a narcotic amber. It has amber, of course, and you have also opium, like an opium accord in here. And it really has like that's why I'm saying it has like a floral narcotic feel, and the amber, it's like a sweet, smooth, addicting, alluring, resinous amber. Oh, it's amazing. I absolutely love this one. This amber fragrance really relaxes me. If I want to relax, if I want to cool down, or if you want just to chill, I will wear Fiore d'Ambra. Amazing scent. It really puts me in the relaxing and comforting mood. Absolutely love this one. I think it's a very unique amber, not for everyone because of this floral narcotic quality, but I really advise you to check this one out if you have yet to. Fiore d'Ambra by Profumum Roma. Next fragrance, this is from House of Andy Tower. It's a classic, it's a masterpiece, L'air du désert marocain. And I don't know if you can see how much I already wore this. Almost half of the bottle is gone. I love this. Again, this is one of the best ambers ever created. This is the reason why I love niche perfumery, or one of the reasons why I love niche perfumery. L'air du désert marocain, as the name implies, the air of the desert, the Moroccan desert. So this is very spicy, very dry amber. Although you have sweet edges in here, but it's definitely more about this dryness and the spicy aspect of this perfume. It's very complex and very unique. You will not smell any other fragrance like this. And I really advise you to check this one out. L'air du désert marocain. It's popular for a reason. It's considered to be one of the best fragrances ever created, and definitely, if not the best, but one of the best from Andy Tower. L'air du désert marocain, again, very dry, spicy, a bit sweet amber, a bit balsamic, also a bit smoky. Man, you are in for a treat if you still have to try this one. Again, L'air du désert marocain by Andy Tower. The next fragrance, again from Profumum Roma. This fragrance, I think this is still my favorite. I think this is still my favorite amber. It is Ambra Aurea, the masterpiece Ambra Aurea. There isn't any amber fragrance like this. This is amber. It always makes me smile. Like a very sticky, gooey, like really powerful, like paste. Imagine that you have like amber paste that you just throw into your nose, and that's how this smells with ambergris. And this really has like a buttery saltiness that adds more complexity, more layers into the already very resinous, sweet, gooey, sticky amber that it's in here. Ambra Aurea is magic. Ambra Aurea is life. Really, it's amber life in the form of liquid. Absolutely love this one. Check this one out if you have yet to. Ambra Aurea, it's really something else. And the performance, it's huge. It's simply yeah, you can be overwhelmed, and you can overwhelm others around you if you overspray Ambra. Just a couple sprays and you're set. Ambra by Profumum Roma, masterpiece quality. We have 2 to go, and I think they also are masterpiece material. So this one is again from Andy Tower, Au Coeur du Désert. So this is the extrait, the concentrated version of L'Air du Désert Marocain, or this is L'Air du Désert Marocain in the extrait version, I'm better saying. What is the difference? Actually, I have a comparison video where I'm comparing L'Air du Désert Marocain and Au Coeur du Désert, so feel free to check that video out. But basically this one is more resinous, it's a bit sweet, definitely less spicy than when compared with L'Air du Désert Marocain. I think this one is more a traditional amber when compared with L'Air du Désert Marocain, but this one still has the Tower Oud, the Tower DNA, that that smoky harshness, but a good harshness, if that makes sense, that it's typical in Andy Tower perfumes. I absolutely love this one though. Very dark, definitely darker, more resinous, sweeter, less dry than when compared with the LDDM. Amazing. Oh man, I absolutely love this one. Both are worth having. They are different enough that and that makes worth it, and it's worth having these 2 in my opinion. L'Air du Désert, Au Coeur du Désert, apologies. Au Coeur du Désert, really check this one out. It's also amazing. And of course, you have some people who prefer LDDM, other people prefer this one. I love both, that's why I have both. And last, but by no means least, also one of my latest acquisitions to the collection, from house of Maître Parfumeur et Gantier, Ambre Russe. I finally have this one in my collection. Now, this was a complete blind buy, which I definitely do not advise you to do. But I heard Sebastian praising this one so many times, also Rich Mitch doing the same, and I was like, okay, we have some similar tastes. We love our ambers, and I think this is a no-brainer. And so I ended up with a 120 ml bottle, and I picked up on Black Friday, so it was like one of my Black Friday deals, and it was great actually. So yes, and I love the presentation here. I mean, the bottle is really heavy, but yes, I love this presentation, and this is really a great amber. This is I will also film like a video of my best discoveries of this year. This will definitely make the list. This is floral, like you have lavender, so it's a bit fresh in the opening, but then you have cumin or coumarin, so it's very spicy, floral amber, very balsamic, like Puri balsam, Tolu balsam with amber. Amazing. And this cumin really adds an extra animalic layer in here. Oh, so good, man. But absolutely, but it's really like, although you have the cumin in here, but the cumin, it's not that sweaty, it's not overwhelming, I would say. This is really like amber, it's the main accord in here, it's really what will shine. But you have the other notes that will add more layers and a bit more complexity, but in the end you have this cozy, smooth, sensual amber with balsams and with a bit of spice. Amazing. I absolutely love this one, and I'm really into discovering more Maître Parfumeur Gantier fragrances. I already tried Root de Vetiver, which I also absolutely love, and I really want to try more of their offerings. This really piqued my interest in this house. Amazing amber. I definitely believe the hype on Ambre Russe by Maître Parfumeur Gantier. Check this one out if you have yet to sample this one. It's really worth trying. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's long. If you stayed until the end, you are an OG. Let me know in the comments down below if you like this video. What are your favorite amber fragrances? What amber fragrances I should try? And see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Ciao.